On A, it is possible to measure three dimensions such as meters, decimeters, and centimeters. Option A, diagonal scale B, plane scale C, vernier scale D, scale of chords. Answer A, diagonal scale. Which of the following surveying is commonly conducted for specifying national boundaries and land use patterns? Option A, Geological Survey B, Aerial Survey C, Location Survey D, Geographical Survey. Answer D, Geographical Survey. Which type of leveling is used to measure across large gaps such as rivers or valleys? Option A, Profile leveling, B, Cross-sectioning, C, Longitudinal sectioning, D, Reciprocal leveling. Answer D, Reciprocal leveling. Which method of balance in the transverse is adapted for precise angular measurements? Option A, Graphical method, B, Transit method, C, Bodich's method, D, Axis method. Answer B, Transit method. The tape which is commonly preferred for the works which need highest precision in measurement of baselines in triangulation is called tape. Option A, linen, B, metric steel, C, synthetic, D, invar. Answer D, invar. In a theodolite, the line passing through the intersection of the horizontal and vertical crosshairs and the optical center of the object glass and its continuation is known as. Option A, horizontal axis, B, vertical axis, C, line of sight, D, benchmark. Answer C, line of sight. A curve which consists of two circular arcs of same and different radii having their centers to the different sides of the common tangent is called. Option A, reverse curve, B, differential curve, C, compound curve, D, simple curve. Answer A, reverse curve. If the zero of the vernier scale is on the right of zero of the main scale, then the Option A, zero correction will be negative, B, both zero error will be positive and zero correction will be negative, C, zero error will be positive, D, zero error will be negative. Answer B, both zero error will be positive and zero correction will be negative. The more experienced of the chainman remains at the zero end or rear end of the chain and is called the Option A, fixer, B, follower, C, leader, D, handler. Answer B, follower. Which of the following chains is mainly used for measuring fields in cadastral survey? Option A, engineer's chain, B, revenue chain, C, surveyor's chain, D, gunter's chain. Answer B, revenue chain. The external focusing analytic telescope in tachyometric surveying is also known as telescope. Option A, central, B, poros, C, vernier, D, adjusting. Answer B, poros. The instrument used for measuring the angle between two visible objects both horizontal and vertical axis is known as. Option A, pantograph, B, Ceylon-Ghat tracer, C, clinometers, D, sextant. Answer D, sextant. Fill in the blank with the correct option. Parallelism is a principle used in which states that all the rays drawn through various details should pass through the survey station. Option A, tachyometric surveying, B, plane table surveying, C, chain surveying, D, image processing. Answer B, plane table surveying. In transit theodolite, the index frame or a T-shaped frame consisting of a vertical leg is known as. Option A, clip screw, B, index arm, C, clipping arm, D, vernier arm. Answer C. Clipping on. Which of the following is not a condition to be satisfied by survey lines or survey stations? Option A. Survey stations must be mutually invisible. B. As far as possible, the main survey lines should not pass through obstacles. C. The main lines should form well-conditioned triangles. D. The lines must run through level ground as possible. Answer A. Survey stations must be mutually invisible. Which surveying method is not associated with plane table surveying? Option A. Radiation. B. Resection. C. Traversing. D. Rise and fall method. Answer D. Rise and fall method. There is an instrument used in plane table surveying which consists of flat-based tube with a small bubble either circular or tubular in shape. What do we call this instrument? Option A. Spirit level. B. Venturometer. C. Pitot tube. D. Oscilloscope. Answer A. Spirit level. What is the line that is drawn from one angle to another on the ground plane to check the plotted map? Option A. Poverty line. B. Check line. C. Protractor. D. Corner cutting. Answer B. Check line. Which of the following is the incorrect correction to be applied while determining the difference in elevation between 2 points when the observations are from only one point? Option A. Axis signal correction. B. Correction for sag. C. Correction for curvature. D. Correction for refraction. Answer B. Correction for sag. Which of the following is not a temporary adjustment in the surveyor's compass? Option A. Leveling. B. Centering. C. Focusing on the point. D. Adjustment of pivot point. Answer D. Adjustment of pivot point. The most widely used transition curve for small deviation angles for simplicity in setting out is Option A. Cubic spiral. B. Hyperbola. C. Lemniscate curve. D. Cubic parabola. Answer D. Cubic parabola. Among the following, identify the one which does not belong to the temporary adjustments for a dumpy level. Option A. Setting up the level. B. Elimination of parallax. C. Leveling up. D. Level tube adjustment. Answer D. Level tube adjustment. The process of determining the differences of elevations of stations from observed vertical angles and known distances is called Option A. Dumpy leveling. B. Plane table leveling. C. Trigonometric leveling. D. Reciprocal leveling. Answer C. Trigonometric leveling. Which one of the following contour methods is employed in route surveys for roads? Option A. Tachyometry method. B. Spot levels method. C. Direct method. D. Cross sections method. Answer D. Cross sections method. Which one of the following surveys is not based upon the nature of the field survey? Option A. Hydrographic survey. B. Geological survey. C. Cadastral survey. D. Astronomical survey. Answer B. Geological survey. The angle by which the forward tangent deflects from the rear tangent is called the angle of the curve. Option A. Tangential. B. Deviant. C. Direct. D. Deflection. Answer D. Deflection. An optical instrument used to establish intermediate points on a straight joining to distant points without having to sight from one of them is Option A. Tape. B. Sprit level. C. Compass. D. Line ranger. Answer D. Line ranger. Which of the following is not an error in surveying? Option A, natural error, B, personal error, C, arbitrary error, D, instrumental error. Answer C, arbitrary error. Which of the following is not a temporary adjustment in a prismatic compass? Option A, centering, B, adjustment for sight weighing, C, leveling, D, focus of the prism. Answer B, adjustment for sight weighing. Option A, nature of field survey, B, shape of the earth, C, object, D, instrument. Option A, nature of field survey, B, shape of the earth, C, object, D, instrument. Answer C, object. Contour of different elevations may cross each other only in case of. Options A, a pond, B, an overhanging cliff, C, a hill, D, an inclined plane. Answer B, an overhanging cliff. A relatively permanent point which is the basis for all measurements in leveling is called. Options A, mean sea level, B, ground level, C, benchmark, D, reduced level. Answer C, benchmark. Select the disadvantage of plane table surveying. Options A, it is most suitable for small-scale maps. B, the surveyor can compare plotted work with the actual features of the area. C, it is useful in magnetic area. D, it is essentially a tropical instrument. Answer D, it is essentially a tropical instrument. The height of collimation is generally used in. Options A, reciprocal leveling, B, check leveling, C, differential leveling, D, barometric leveling. Answer C, differential leveling. Which of the following is not a type of error in plane table surveying? Options A, error due to manipulation and sighting, B, instrumental error, C, errors of plotting, D, scale error. Answer D, scale error. Which among the following is not used for setting out right angles? Options A, offset rods, B, cross staff, C, optical square, D, prism square. Answer A, offset rods. The type of surveying where the spherical nature of Earth is ignored for the purposes of surveying is called surveying. Options A, plane, B, geodetic, C, bathymetric, D, topographic. Answer A, plane. Which of the following is not a type of scale? Options A, vernier scale, B, plane scale, C, scale of chords, D, scale of chains. Answer D, scale of chains. To orient a plane table with two inaccessible points, the method generally adopted is. Options A, intersection, B, resection, C, radiation, D, two-point problem. Answer D, two-point problem. In the surveyor's telescope used for leveling, D is a line that passes through the optical center of the objective and the intersections of crosshairs. Options A, height of instrument, B, line of collimation, C, parallax, D, diaphragm. Answer B, line of collimation. Which of the following is not a method in the interpolation of contours? Option A, geometric method, B, estimation, C, arithmetic method, D, graphical method. Answer A, geometric method. Which of the following permanent adjustment of surveyor's compass is adjusted for sensitivity? Options A, adjustment of level, B, adjustment of sight vanes, C, adjustment of pivot point, D, adjustment of needle. Answer D, adjustment of needle. The angles of a well-proportioned triangle in a chain survey should be. Options A, more than 30 degrees and 120 degrees, B, more than 30 degrees and less than 120 degrees, C. 0 to 180 degrees, D. Less than 30 degrees. Answer B. More than 30 degrees and less than 120 degrees. Select the least accurate method out of the options to carry out orientation of plane table in plane table surveying. Options A. Resection, B. Backsighting, C. Optical square, D. Magnetic needle. Answer D. Magnetic needle. Which of the following is not a type of meridian? Options A. Angular meridian, B. Arbitrary meridian, C. True meridian, D. Magnetic meridian. Answer A. Angular meridian. Which one of the following is not a type of cross staff? Options A. French cross staff, B. Closed cross staff, C. Adjustable crossed staff, D. Open cross staff. Answer B. Closed cross staff. Identify the technique generally preferred for contouring rough country where ordinary leveling is tedious and chaining is slow and inaccurate. Options A. Compass surveying, B. Tachometry surveying, C. Plane table surveying, D. Leveling. Answer B. Tachometry surveying. The magnetic bearing of a line UB is south 25 degrees east. If the declination is 5 degrees west, then what is the true bearing? Options A. South 30 east, B. North 30 west, C. South 20 east, D. North 20 west. Answer A. South 30 east. A line joining the points of zero declination is called. Options A. Isochrone line, B. Isopluval line, C. Isogonic line, D. Agonic line. Answer D. Agonic line. The magnetic needle acts as an index in options A. Prismatic compass, B. Sextant, C. Prof compass, D. Surveyor's compass. Answer D. Surveyor's compass. The survey used for various agricultural engineering interventions on the farm is options A. Cadastral survey, B. Revenue survey, C. Topographic survey, D. Agricultural survey. Answer C. Topographic survey. The theodolite is an instrument used for measuring very accurately. Options A. Horizontal angles only, B. Vertical angles only, C. Horizontal and vertical angles, D. Linear measurements. Answer C. Horizontal and vertical angles. The sensitiveness of a bubble tube in a level would decrease if options A. The radius of the curvature of the internal surface of the tube is increased, B. The diameter of the tube is increased, C. The length of the vapor bubble is increased, D. The viscosity of the liquid is increased. The sensitiveness of a bubble tube in a level would decrease if rotation of Earth around the Sun created variation in magnetic declination. Options A. Secular, B. Annual, C. Diurnal, D. Irregular. Answer B. Annual. The book in which the chain or tape measurements are entered is called the options A. Standard measurement book, B. Field book, C. Ordinary measurement book, D. All of these. Answer B. Field book. Reciprocal ranging is adopted when the following is encountered. Options A. A river, B. A tall building, C. A dense forest, D. A hillock. Answer D. A hillock. Example of an obstacle to both chaining and ranging is options A. Hill, B. Pond, C. River, D. Tall building. Answer D. Tall building. The obstacle which obstructs vision but not chaining is options A. River, B. Pond, C. Hill, D. Marshy. Answer C. Hill. For a well-conditioned triangle, no angle should be less than. Options A 15 degrees, B 30 degrees, C 45 degrees, D 60 degrees. Answer B 30 degree. The angle of dip at equator is. Options A 0, B 45 degrees, C 90 degrees, D none. Answer A 0. Agonic lines pass through points of. Options A 0 declination, B equal declination, C equal dip, D equal bearing. Answer A 0 declination. A check line in a chain surveying. Options A checks the accuracy of the framework, B enables the surveyor to locate the interior details which are far away from the main chain lines, C fixes up the directions of all other lines, D all of the above. Answer A checks the accuracy of the framework. A plane scale is used to read. Options A 1 dimension, B 2 dimensions, C 3 dimensions, D all of these. Answer B 2 dimensions. The method of measuring distance by pacing is chiefly used in. Options A reconnaissance surveys, B preliminary surveys, C location surveys, D all of these. Answer A reconnaissance surveys. Direct ranging is possible only when the end stations are. Options A close to each other, B not more than 100 meters apart, C mutually intervisible, D located at highest points in the sea. Answer C mutually intervisible. When the measured length is less than the actual length, the error is known as. Options A positive error, B negative error, C compensating error, D instrumental error. Answer B negative error. The tension at which the effects of pull and sag for a tape are neutralized is known as. Options A initial tension, B absolute tension, C surface tension, D normal tension. Answer D normal tension. A plumbed bob is required. Options A when measuring distances along slopes in a hilly country, B for accurate centering of a theodolite over a station mark, C for testing the verticality of ranging poles, D all of the above. Answer D all of the above. When the length of chain used in measuring distance is longer than the standard length, the error in measured distance will be. Options A positive error, B negative error, C compensating error, D none of these. Answer B negative error. The accuracy in laying down the perpendicular offsets and in measuring them depends upon. Options A scale of plotting, B length of offset, C importance of the object, D all of these. Answer D all of these. The obstacle which obstructs vision but not chaining is A. Options A river, B pond, C hill, D all of these. Answer C hill. The true or geographical meridians through the various stations. Options A are parallel, B converge to the poles, C converge from North Pole to South Pole, D converge from South Pole to North Pole. Answer B converge to the poles. The horizontal angle between the true meridian and magnetic meridian is known as. Options A true bearing, B dip, C local attraction, D magnetic decline. Answer D magnetic decline. In a whole circle system, the bearing of a line is measured. Options A. Always clockwise from the south point of the reference meridian towards the line right round the circle. B. Clockwise or anticlockwise from the east or west, whichever is nearer the line, towards north or south. C. Clockwise or anticlockwise from the north or south, whichever is nearer the line, towards east or west. D. None of the above. Answer D. None of the above. Due to the magnetic influence of the Earth, the magnetic needle of the prismatic compass be inclined downward towards the pole. This inclination of the needle with the horizontal is known. Options A. True bearing, B. Dip, C. Local attraction, D. Magnetic decline. Answer B. Dip. Which of the following statement is wrong? Options A. The magnetic meridian coincides with the true meridian at all the places. B. The magnetic meridian does not vary from place to place on the Earth's surface. C. The magnetic declination at a place is constant. D. All of the above. Answer D. All of the above. In plane surveying, options A. The curvature of the Earth is taken into consideration. B. The curvature of the Earth is taken into consideration. C. The surveys extend over small areas. D. The surveys extend over large areas. Answer C. The surveys extend over small areas. The angle between the back tangent and forward tangent of a curve is known as. Options A. Deflection angle, B. Central angle, C. Angle of intersection, D. None of these. Answer C. Angle of intersection. The error in measured length due to sag of chain or tape is known as. Options A. Positive error, B. Negative error, C. Compensating error, D. Instrumental error. Answer A. Positive error. A line joining the apex of a triangle to some fixed point on the opposite side is called a. Options A. Check line, B. Tie line, C. Baseline, D. None of these. Answer A. Check line. The instrument used for setting out an offset at a right angle is called. Options A. Open cross staff, B. French cross staff, C. Optical square, D. Adjustable cross staff. Answer A. Open cross staff. The optical square is used to measure angles by. Options A. Refraction, B. Reflection, C. Double refraction, D. Double reflection. Answer B. Reflection. The instrument attached to the wheel of a vehicle in order to measure the distance traveled is called. Options A. Passometer, B. Pedometer, C. Odometer, D. Speedometer. Answer C. Odometer. The horizontal angle between the true meridian and a survey line is called. Options A. Magnetic bearing, B. Azimuth, C. Dip, D. Magnetic decline. Answer B. Azimuth. The lines of Earth's magnetic field run from. Options A. South to north, B. North to south, C. East to west, D. West to east. Answer B. North to south. The theodolite is an instrument used for measuring very accurately. Options A. Horizontal angles only, B. Vertical angles only, C. Horizontal and vertical angles, D. Linear measurements. Answer horizontal and vertical angles. In the surveying telescopes, crosshairs are fitted in. Options A. Center of the telescope, B. Optical center of eyepiece, C. Front of the eyepiece, D. Front of the objective. Answer C. Front of the eyepiece. for removing the parallax. Options A. The eyepiece should be focused for distinct vision of crosshairs. B. The image of the object should be brought in the plane of crosshairs. C. Either A or B. D. Both A and B. Answer D. Both A and B. An angle measured clockwise from the preceding survey line to the following survey line is called. Options A. Direct angle. B. Vertical angle. C. Horizontal angle. D. Deflection angle. Answer A. Direct angle. The obstacle which obstructs chaining but not vision is. Options A. River. B. Hill. C. Rising ground. D. All of these. Answer A. River. The degree of the curve is the angle subtended by a chord of. Options A. 15 meters. B. 20 meters. C. 25 meters. D. 30 meters. Answer D. 30 meters. The lines passing through points at which the magnetic declination is equal at a given time are called. Options A. Isogonic lines. B. Agonic lines. C. Isoclinic lines. D. None of these. Answer A. Isogonic lines. A staff reading taken on a point whose elevation is to be determined as on a change called. Options A. Foresight reading. B. Backsight reading. C. Intermediate sight. D. None of these. Answer A. Foresight reading. In measuring horizontal angles, the theodolite should be turned. Options A. Clockwise from the forward station to the back station. B. Clockwise from the back station to the forward station. C. Anticlockwise from the forward station to the back station. D. Anticlockwise from the forward station to the back station. Answer B. Clockwise from the back station to the forward station. When the centers of the arcs lie on the opposite sides of the common tangent at the junction the two curves, it is known as a. Options A. Simple curve. B. Vertical curve. C. Compound curve. D. Reverse curve. Answer D. Reverse curve. When the crosshairs are not clearly visible. Options A. The crosshairs should be adjusted. B. The eyepiece should be focused. C. The objective should be focused. D. The parallax should be removed. Answer B. The eyepiece should be focused. A baseline in a chain survey. Options A. Checks the accuracy of the framework. B. Enables the surveyor to locate the interior details which are far away from the main chain lines. C. Fixes up the directions of all other lines. D. All of the above. Answer C. Fixes up the directions of all other lines. Two theodolite method of setting out a curve involves. Options A. Angular measurements only. B. Linear measurements only. C. Both linear and angular measurements. D. None of these. Answer A. Angular measurements only.
A fixed point of reference of known elevation is called. Options A. Change point. B. Station point. C. Benchmark. D. Datum. Answer C. Benchmark. The error in measured length due to incorrect holding of chain is. Options A. Compensating error. B. Cumulative error. C. Instrumental error. D. Negative error. Answer A. Compensating error. In order to determine the natural features such as valleys, rivers, lakes, etc., the surveying preferred is. Options A. City surveying. B. Location surveying. C. cadastral surveying, D. Topographical surveying. Answer D. Topographical surveying. The vertical distance above or below the datum is called. Options: A. Reduced level of the point. B. Elevation of the point. C. Height of the instrument. D. Either A or B. Answer D. Either A or B. The rise and fall method for obtaining the reduced levels of points provides a check on. Options: A. 4 sides only. B. Back sides only. C. Intermediate sides only. D. All of these. Answer D. All of these. An angle made by a survey line with the prolongation of the preceding line is known as. Options: A. Direct angle. B. Vertical angle. C. Horizontal angle. D. Deflection angle. Answer D. Deflection angle. A tie line in a chain surveying. Options: A. Checks the accuracy of the framework. B. Enables the surveyor to locate the interior details which are far away from the main chain lines. C. Fixes up the directions of all other lines. D. All of the above. Answer B. Enables the surveyor to locate the interior details which are far away from the main chain line. An imaginary line joining the point of intersection of the crosshairs of the diaphragm and the optical center of the object glass is known as. Options: A. Fundamental line. B. Axis of telescope. C. Axis of level tube. D. Line of collimation. Answer D. Line of collimation. An angle between the inclined line of sight and the horizontal is called. Options: A. Direct angle. B. Vertical angle. C. Horizontal angle. D. Deflection. Answer B. Vertical angle. The surveying used to determine additional details such as boundaries of fields is. Options: A. City surveying. B. Location surveying. C. Cadastral surveying. D. Topographical surveying. Answer C. Cadastral surveying. A branch of surveying in which the horizontal and vertical distances of points are obtained instrumental observations is known as. Options: A. Chain surveying. B. Plane table surveying. C. Tachyometric surveying. D. Hydrographic surveying. Answer C. Tachyometric surveying. The plotting of small areas which can be commanded from a single station is usually done on the plane table by the method of. Options: A. Radiation. B. Intersection. C. Traversing. D. Resection. Answer A. Radiation. In any closed traverse, if the survey work is correct, then. Options: A. The algebraic sum of latitudes should be equal to 0. B. The algebraic sum of departures should be equal to 0. C. The sum of northings should be equal to the sum of southings. D. All of the above. Answer D. All of the above. An imaginary line tangential to the longitudinal curve of the level at the center of the axis called. Options: A. Horizontal axis. B. Vertical axis. C. Axis of the level tube. D. Line of collimation. Answer C. Axis of the level tube. When the whole circle bearing of a traverse line is between. Options A. The latitude is positive and departure is negative. B. The departure is positive and latitude is negative. C. Both the latitude and departure are positive. D. Both the latitude and departure are negative. Answer B. The departure is positive and latitude is negative. The method of surveying in which field work and plotting work are done simultaneously is called. Options A. Compass surveying. B. Leveling. C. Plane tabling. D. Chain surveying. Answer C. Plane tabling. The working from whole to the part is done in surveying in order to ensure that Options A. Survey work is completed more quickly. B. Number of errors is minimum. C. Plotting is done more quickly. D. Errors and mistakes of one portion do not affect the remaining portion. Answer D. Errors and mistakes of one portion do not affect the remaining portion. The reduced level of a point on the ground is called. Options A. Spot level. B. Spot height. C. Either A or B. D. None of these. Answer C. Either A or B. The angle between the reflecting surfaces of a prism square is. Options A. 30 degrees. B. 45 degrees. C. 60 degrees. D. 75 degrees. Answer B. 45 degree. When the angular measurements of a traverse are more precise than the linear measurements, the balancing of a traverse is done by. Options A. Bowditch's rule. B. Transit rule. C. Empirical rule. D. Any one of these. Answer B. Transit rule. The difference between the sum of the angles of a spherical triangle on the Earth's surface and the angles of the corresponding plane triangle for every 195.5 square kilometers of area is only. Options A. 15 second. B. 10 second. C. 1 second. D. 5 second. Answer C. 1 second. Which of the following statement is wrong? Options A. The distance measured parallel to the north-south line is called latitude. B. The departure is negative when measured to the left or westward. C. The distance measured parallel to the east-west line is called departure of the line. D. The latitude is positive when measured downward or southward. Answer D. The latitude is positive when measured downward or southward. When the angular and linear measurements are equally precise in traversing, the balancing of traverse is done by. Options A. Bowditch's rule. B. Transit rule. C. Any one of these. D. Empirical rule. Answer A. Bowditch's rule. A line joining some fixed points on the main survey lines is called a. Options A. Tie line. B. Baseline. C. Check line. D. None of these. Answer A. Tie line. A staff reading taken on a benchmark or a point of known elevation is called. Options A. Intermediate sight. B. Foresight reading. C. Back sight reading. D. Any one of these. Answer C. Back sight reading. A line normal to the plumb line at all points is known as. Options A. Level line. B. Line of collimation. C. Vertical line. D. Horizontal line. Answer A. Level line. The projection of a transverse line on a line perpendicular to the meridian is known as. Options A. Departure of the line. B. Latitude of the line. C. Coordinate of the line. D. Bearing of the line. Answer A. Departure of the line. The angle by which the forward tangent deflects from the back tangent of a curve is called. Options A. Angle of intersection. B. Central angle. C. Deflection angle. D. None of these. Answer C. Deflection angle. When the length of a chord is less than the peg interval, it is known. Options A. Normal chord. B. Subchord. C. Small chord. D. Short chord. Answer B. Subchord. The vertical distance between any two consecutive contours is called. Options A. Contour interval. B. Vertical equivalent. C. Horizontal equivalent. D. Contour gradient. Answer A. Contour interval. The shift of a curve is the perpendicular offset from a tangent to the junction transition curve and circular curve. Options A. 1/3. B. 1/2. C. 1/4. D. Equal to. Answer C. 1/4. The curve used for ideal transition curve is A. Options A. Cubic spiral. B. Clothoid spiral. C. Lemniscate. D. Cubic parabola. Answer C. Lemniscate. The contour lines can cross one another on map only in the case of options A. A ridge. B. A valley. C. A vertical cliff. D. An overhanging cliff. Answer D. An overhanging cliff. The contour interval depends upon the options A. Purpose and extent of survey. B. Scale of map. C. Nature of the ground. D. All of these. Answer D. All of these. In indirect method of contouring, the best method of interpolation of contours is options A. By estimation. B. By arithmetical calculation. C. By graphical method. D. All of these. Answer B. By arithmetical calculation. The error which is not completely eliminated in reciprocal leveling is options A. Error due to refraction. B. Error due to non-adjustment of bubble tube. C. Error due to curvature. D. Error due to non-adjustment of the line of collimation. Answer A. Error due to refraction. Which of the following statement is wrong? Options A. The uniformly spaced contour lines indicates a plane surface. B. A series of closed contour lines on the map indicates a depression if the higher values inside out. C. A series of closed contour lines on a plane indicates a hill if the higher values. D. All of the above. Answer D. All of the above.
Surveys which are carried out to depict mountains, valley, rivers, forest details of a country are known as option A. Cadastral surveys. Option B. Engineering surveys. Option C. Mine surveys. Option D. Topographical surveys. Answer D. Topographical surveys. Name the types of surveying in which the mean surface of the earth is considered as a plane and the spheroidal shape of the earth is neglected. Option A. Theodolite. Option B. Plane surveying. Option C. Cadastral surveying. Option D. Geodetic surveying. Answer B. Plane surveying. Geodetic surveys is different from plane surveying because of option A. Very large area is covered. Option B. The curvature of the earth is considered. Option C. Undulations of the topography. Option D. The large difference of elevations. Answer B. The curvature of the earth is considered. What is the difference between the sum of interior angles of plane triangle and spherical triangle for area of triangle 195 square kilometer on the Earth's surface? Option A 1 degree, option B 1 minute, option C 1 second, option D 1 radian. Answer C 1 second. One of the basic principles of survey is fixing a point in relation to the points already located. The two measurements from the located points can consist which of the following? Option A, two lines, option B, a line and an angle, option C, two angles, option D, all above. Answer D, all of above. The fundamental principle of surveying is to work from option A, whole to part, option B, part to whole, option C, lower level to higher level, option D, higher level to lower level. Answer A, whole to part. Chose correct statement. Option A, hydrographic survey deals with water bodies. Option B, marine survey deals with water bodies for purpose of navigation. Option C, marine survey is conducted mainly for collecting details lie under water. Option D, all above. Answer D, all of above. Which of the following scale is largest one? Option A, 1 centimeter equals 10 meters. Option B, 1/4000. Option C, 1 centimeter equals 50 kilometers. Option C, 1 by 50,000. Answer A, 1 centimeter बराबर 10 meters. Which of the following statement is respect of map A having scale 1, 1000 and map B having scale 1, 4000 is true? Option A, map A is larger scale map than map B. Option B, map B is larger scale map than map A. Option C, map B is more detailed map than map A. Option D, none of above. Answer A, map A is larger scale map than map B. When 1 centimeter on map represent 10 meters on the ground, the RF of the scale is Option A, 1 by 10,000. Option B, 1 by 100. Option C, 1/10. Option D, January 1000. Answer D, 1/1000. Which of the following scale of the map is not affected due to shrinkage of map? Option A, engineer's scale. Option B, graphical scale. Option C, representative fraction. Option D, none of above. Answer B, graphical scale. The area of a plan of old survey plotted on a sheet is found to have shrunk so that a line originally 10 centimeters long now measure 9.7 centimeters only. Calculate shrinkage factor. Option A, 0.97. Option B, 1.03. Option C, 9.7. Option D, 97. Answer A, 0.97. Diagonal scale are generally used for representing how many units of measurement? Option A, 5 units. Option B, 4 units. Option C, 3 units. Option D, none. Answer C, 3 units. A vernier scale in which the smallest division is longer than smallest division of main scale, the vernier is called. Option A, retrograde vernier. Option B, direct vernier. Option C, double vernier. Option D, simple vernier. Answer A, retrograde vernier. Calculate the number of division of main scale that is equal to 8 division of extended vernier. Option A, 7. Option B, 9. Option C, 15. Option D, 16. Answer C, 15. The survey lines which are provided to check the accuracy of framework are known as Option A, base line. Option B, tie line. Option C, check line. Option D, perpendicular line. Answer C, check line. The total length of 8 links in a revenue chain is Option A, 16.5 feet. Option B, 33 feet. Option C, 26 feet. Option D, 13 feet. Answer A, 16.5 feet. In chain, survey area is divided into Option A, rectangles. Option B, triangles. Option C, squares. Option D, hexagon. Answer B, triangles. An invert tape is made of an alloy of Option A, brass and steel. Option B, brass and nickel. Option C, copper and steel. Option D, nickel and steel. Answer D, nickel and steel. In chain survey, perpendicular to the chain line are set out by Option A, an optical square. Option B, a prismatic compass. Option C, a theodolite. Option D, a clinometer. Answer A, an optical square. What is the angle between two plane mirror of optical square? A, 30 degree. B, 45 degree. C, 60 degree. D, 90 degree. Answer B, 45 degree. Chain survey is most suitable for Option A, the area is small in extent. Option B, plans are required on large scale. Option C, ground is fairly leveled and open with simple details. Option D, all the above. Answer D, all the above. Chainage is the distance measured. Option A, along a chain line. Option B, perpendicular to tie line. Option C, perpendicular to chain line. Option D, all above. Answer C, perpendicular to chain line. Which one is correct order of tapes based on their accuracy? Option A, invert tape greater than steel tape greater than metallic tape greater than linen tape. Option B, metallic tape greater than steel tape greater than linen tape greater than invert tape. Option C, metallic tape greater than invert tape greater than linen tape greater than steel tape. Option D, linen tape greater than invert tape greater than metallic tape greater than steel tape. Answer A, invert tape greater than steel tape greater than metallic tape greater than linen tape. The magnitude of sag correction during measurement of length by tape is proportional to Option A, cube of weight of the tape. Option B, square root of weight of tape. Option C, cube root of weight of tape. Option D, square of weight of the tape. Answer D, square of weight of the tape. The correction for slope in chaining is proportional to Option A, root h. Option B, h. Option C, h square. Option D, none of these. Answer C, h square. The correction for sag is Option A, always 0. Option B, always subtractive. Option C, always additive. Option D, sometimes additive and sometimes subtractive. Answer B, always subtractive. Positive error is caused if Option A, length of chain is shorter than the standard. Option B, slope and sag corrections are not applied. Option C, measurements are made along the incorrectly aligned line. Option D, all the above. Answer D, all the above. Compensating errors in chaining are Option A, proportional to the length of the line. Option B, inversely proportional to the length of the line. Option C, proportional to the square root of the length of the line. Option D, inversely proportional to the square root of the line. Answer C, proportional to the square root of the length of the line. Which one is the correct option for the cumulative errors? Option A, it is directly proportional to the length of the line. Option B, it decreases with an increased in measurement. Option C, it may be positive or negative. Option D, both A and C. Both A and C. Offsets are of two types. Option A, horizontal and curved oblique option B, straight and oblique option C, perpendicular and obliques option D, horizontal and vertical. Answer C, perpendicular and obliques. The curvature of Earth's surface is taken into account only if extent of survey is more than option A 100 square kilometer, option B 160 square kilometer, option C 200 square kilometer, option D 260 square kilometer. Answer D 260 square kilometer. A curve of varying radius is known as option A transition curve, option B simple curve, option C compound curve, option D reverse curve. Answer A transition curve. A fixed point of known elevation above datum is option A reference line, option B benchmark, option C datum line, option D reduced level. Answer B benchmark.